So rising everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your Chakra Priestess here to do a reading on Faith Evans. So let's go ahead and get down to it. Now, Faith Evans came into mind because last week a song of hers came into mind, and it was the Soon As I Get Home song. So I was like, okay, let me go ahead and do a reading on her. So because whenever I hear songs that I haven't heard, or whenever a song comes into mind that I haven't heard in a long time, I try to, decipher what's the energy around it. So so far as I know, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I don't know if y'all can actually see this, but just from the breakdown that I have done with her birthday, and of course you can see Biggie's birthday up here at the top as well. So with Faith Evans, her birthday falls on June 10th, 1973. Currently she is 50 years old. Or 51. One of those age. But other than that, her life path comes out to the number 9. Of course, with 1973, it is a universal year of 2. It came out as 20, but but when it comes to numerology, the 0 cancels out, so it comes out to the number 2. She was born in the universal year of 2. So adding up the rest of the numbers, 6 plus 1 plus 2, 6 plus 1 equals 7, 7 plus 2 equals 9. She has a life path of 9, just like Lisa Lopez, and also her, her husband, her former ex-husband, because she was married to Stevie J at one point. Her former husband, Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie. Okay, you see the resemblance. He was a Gemini, and she is a Gemini as well. Clock the T with that one as well. So basically, they are, what couple did I had the same? Oh, Janae Aiko and Big Sean. I believe they had the life path of number 9 with their breakdown. And I see the similarities between the two of them already. And if you want to know further detail on the life path of number 9, of course, you could check out the previous video of Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie. That was a good reading. I encourage y'all, highly encourage y'all to go watch it. So let's go ahead and get into her reading. Now, first things first, her overall. Let's check her overall. What's going on, bud? We got Storyteller. Okay, Storyteller, and hers is in the shade of green, so it's highlighting the heart chakra sector. With the ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, making up tales that harm others. Let's set this to the side because that's my son's schedule. Following at the bottom of the deck, we got another heart chakra card. Just based off on the colors, on a darker hue of the green, with having the desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf of society or oneself. And then you have the shadow attribute with resorting to violence in the name of a cause. Okay, so it's given that, from my point of view, just based on color and whatever, the message that I'm getting is that she is a storyteller, And then at the same time, she will fight for what is right, no matter what the cause. She would do whatever is necessary if it's affecting her at a heart center standpoint. Okay. Now, some hidden blockages for faith. Oh, y'all, this is a large deck, so I'm getting all the cards. And of course, keep in mind, today's date is the 21st of August. I believe I said the wrong date on the on Biggie's reading. If I said the 21st on Biggie's reading, I recorded it on the 20th and not the 21st. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some hidden blockages for faith. Okay, first one is ancestral money blocks. So, wow, okay. We got ancestral money blocks with there's a false beliefs about money passed down from your ancestors. It's time to live your story, or it's important for you to live your story in order to understand how these ancestral money blocks were passed down. Look at your patterns and programs and things you've picked up from parental programming. Meanwhile, we have pessimistic attitude of only seeing problems in things just to wait. Seeing only the things to justify why things can't change. So it's important for her to see the possibilities. Become more aware of the trap that your language creates, and don't be so quick to look at the negatives. Instead, think about all the possibilities that could come from a particular situation. And then we have depressed shadow showing up at the bottom of what's hidden with persistent or long-term depression, melancholy, bleakness, sad, despondent. So there are wounds that need to be addressed and healed. Explore your childhood wounds, okay? So that's being highlighted as well. So we got the heart, we got the attitude, and then money and some inner child. So we got ex-partner affecting the connection. We got paternity DNA test needed, unable to see things clearly. I want to control you, and distorted feminine or masculine karmic. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Additional messages. Timing is right. Ask for help. Addiction or codependency. Completion or closure. Light or colored hair. Well, she does have light or colored hair. let's see, 7, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3. Okay. 3 deals about growth and expansion. What's the T with Miss Faith Evans? What is the T with her? She's unbothered. Look like there's some cyberbullying. Jackpot with winning money. Got rich, inherited, unexpected money. Chasing love or love chaser. And love triangle. What in tarnation is going on, child? What could be some hidden truths between her with Faith Evans and Biggie? What could be some hidden truths between Faith Evans and Biggie? There was some intimacy there. Someone new. Twin flame? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I had that in mind and I just needed clarification. I needed confirmation. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Well, of course, we got my blank card up here. That is the beard. But we're going to pick up what's underneath that. Air sign. Well, both of them are air signs. Ooh. And then we have pride. Pride came to the side with that. Well, pride played a factor with their connection. Okay, what about her and Stevie J? Trust. There was trust there. Emotionally unavailable. So someone was emotionally unavailable. They were committed. She walked away. There was no boundaries. A family. It affected the family in some sort. And an apology. A love message could have been regarding to an apology because of this warped writing on this image. So, yeah. Okay, so there's a couple of indications regarding to her connection with Stevie J. Or in the words of Jocelyn Hernandez, Stevie J. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and get the breakdown going. And I got these backwards. What's happening at the root? That's too much. That's a lot, but we're going to look at it. Perseverance, Princess of Wands, Miracle, Insecurity. Okay. That's a lot, but I just need one. Thank you. King of Coins. The Empress for the Sacral. Two of Swords in the solar plexus. And the Moon card. The Moon card for the heart. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Okay, so interestingly enough, the King of Coins appears at the root chakra region. So the King of Coins is basically basically an individual that is um, stable, secure, the ultimate provider. Excuse me. It indicates the ultimate provider. Since it's a crown chakra card, this is like divine, divine ultimate provider at its finest type of deal. Okay. So this could be far as like the characteristics of a person. If this is not her energy, the characteristics of a King of Coins is, of course, not only the ultimate provider, but physical, the physicality of it all is a person that is over 40, okay, and yeah, basically just like a person that is over 40. So let's go ahead and clarify, why is the King of Coins here? So this may be Biggie Smalls, because you know he's already transitioned. It's been a while since he's passed away. So, and he was like both of them had money in their own right. They were in the same industry, like music wise, but it seems like he was the one that was getting more money, making more money than she was. So this is, I'm indicating this being Biggie Smalls because he gave the he appeared himself as the ultimate provider between him and Faith Evans. And plus, with this being a crown chakra card, the crown is connected to the divine, the spiritual realm, and thus far. Of course, with the root chakra, it does hold it holds the family, it holds your safety, security, and survival, making sure all your needs are met. It represents ancestral factors in that too. So this was a hidden blockage of her, which is, you know, money. And with Biggie, if you check out his reading, he had a lot of cards that indicated, you know, with his relationship with money. But this particular card did not come out with him. But other cards had gave indications of how he operated when it came to his relationship with money. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this, making sure all my cards are upright. It's being clarified by the Lovers card. So yeah, that is definitely, of course, them. So it's dealing with their relationship. Of course, with the root chakra not being aligned, well, it's not in alignment because, you know, with him passing away unexpectedly, the way it happened, it really caused her to really get into her bag and that sort of thing. That's why she had to change the way on how she was taught about money, because he's no longer living. Okay, rest his soul on that one. So the challenge for her was to gain momentum regarding to expanding her creativity, because the wand covers the creativity factor of the suite. The wand suite and tarot, of course, covers the creativity, the willpower, determination, all those factors. So the challenge regarding to this happening, it happened at a fast pace. News was getting around, it was gaining momentum, and she had to really get into alignment to take things oh yeah, there you go. It there it is, the 8 of coins. I spoke it right on up. The 8 of Coins. She really had to get into her bag, okay? Self master. The 8 of Coins is all about not self mastery per se, but basically, all in a nutshell, get into your bag. Due to the fact that her foundation has been uninterrupted due to his unexpected passing, it had of course the news about it, that was the challenge. The news about it came about very fast, very swiftly. It was gaining getting traction, all that type of stuff, leading to her to really get into her bag. I mean, she was already in her bag then, but she really had to buckle down and go ahead and get those hits out the way she did. Okay. I think that's all on that end that I can think of. Yeah. Okay. Basically, becoming the master of your craft. That represents the 8 of Coins. All right. It may have taken 8 years for her to really get it recenter, stabilize her foundation, especially on a material and emotional standpoint. But yeah, I would say creative wise as well. But definitely, when you're encountering something like that, of course, that affects all your realms: mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally. All right, moving forward, we have the Empress card. So this is her. This is definitely her. Okay, this is definitely her energy. She's because the Empress is basically the feminine energy that has mastered all the sectors. She has mastered the being safe and secure in herself on a monetary material aspect. She is emotionally balanced with the cups in. She is able to create whatever her heart desires with the wand suite. And she's very quick-witted and knows how to get all the details first before making a decision. She's logical. She is emotionally in tune. She is safe and secure in herself, and she's creative. Okay, so that, and then of course with Faith's original cards, of course, the heart sector is highlighted, even though this is technically the sacral region. This is her. So, and in one of the cards, it did mention about inner child. This card right here, depressed shadow, which is a feeling deriving from an emotion. Okay, and I'm just gonna make this as a clarifying there, because wait, here we go. Unable to see things clearly. So, with the Empress card in general, with this particular deck, so the Empress card represents trust, having empathy, having commitment, staying committed to your heart, stay committed to your heart, do what the heart wants, what the heart gets. Also having the wisdom of compassion and empathy for others. Okay, so with this being highlighted in the sacral region, of course that deals with feelings and emotions, and also intimate relationships, along with parenting and inner child. So basically she had to tap in and let me see if any other cards. She may seem as a person that is unbothered, but she needs to learn how to ask for help when the timing is right, so she can complete or close off some situations that are still lingering her, that's still disturbing her peace while doing so, because with her having this depressed shadow, she may be battling with like depression, like long-term depression, and that's what causes her to see things, not able to see things clearly to a certain degree. So let's go ahead and so basically she had to learn to trust others whenever asking for help. She basically had to gain wisdom and compassion for and empathy towards others, just based on her life experiences. And she probably experienced a lack of trust, and depending on people at an early life, but later on down the line, she had to, begin to start learning that. Okay. and to know that you can't do everything alone, basically. Okay, what was the other oh, well, no, not that one. The pessimistic, boom, here it is. That pessimistic, seeing only the problems in things just to justify her reasoning, when really she just needs to change her mind frame. Okay, always looking at the bad, the bad side of things, and not what good can come out of a situation. There we go. That's how I put it together on that one. Let's go ahead and clarify this. We have the vernal equinox, so turning dark days to light. And it's talking, the timing is talking about a few days, or in other words, it's time to act now. This is a fresh start. It's an awakening. This may have happened in the springtime, with the Page of Cups following suit with that as a possible challenge, with romantic gestures like love offers, and maybe from Stevie J, you know what I'm saying? Because that came out when it came to her dealings with him. But, there could have been love offers that came in the way, or still being naive, having that youthful dreamer type of deal. But the Page of Wands coming out at the bottom of the deck, which is basically an energetic powerhouse. Children. The Page of Cups, it also represents children, was a challenge to that. Or, like I said, her inner child was a challenge for her to overcome. So the advice for her would basically be, the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is indicating, because pages are basically children. So the Page of Wands is dealing with, of course, it's almost like reinvent yourself. It's okay to start over again. That's what I'm getting. It's okay because the first card was like, you have a fresh start to start over on any and everything that you want to do. So I'm leaning more towards a rebranding herself creatively, tapping into her kids, leaning on more towards her kids more, as a way to as a form of healing, And also, let's see, Page of Wands. Yeah, it's basically like free spirit. Be free. Be free. Be a free spirit while doing so. Okay. So yeah. There, yeah. So yeah. So recap on this. With Veneer equinox, dark to light. Well, dark. You're coming out of the shadows. This is basically the doors are opening for a fresh start. With the Page of Cups as a challenge, of course, it's going to, you may get, how should I say it? You may get some love offers in the midst of that. There may be still some naiveness to this thing. I do see messages, sensitive, spiritual, musical, and artistic. So a lean to your music as a pathway, as a gateway, as a form of healing, like music therapy. So you can be able to free yourself from whatever that's holding, that keeps holding her back, so things can come to a completion, right? And get creative, be playful, and tap into the tap into the talents that have been put on the shelf once before, and bring that back out and see how that does for you, and see what that does for her. And when it comes to healing the inner child, again, trusting more, putting trust in more in relationships with whoever her significant other is at the moment. And complete those missions. Close the chapters if they're not already closed, because in Biggie's reading, it was one of these cards, like these particular cards. The unfinished business and the love sector part had came out with Biggie. So there is still some unfinished business between her and Biggie, that needs to come to a completion in that matter. Okay. Now with the Two of Swords, I'm sorry that I had to spend a lot of time in this because of certain cards coming out, and I'm still piggybacking on what cards came out with Biggie that can correlate with this reading with Faith Evans, because they they were husband and wife at some point. Okay. Now with the Two of Swords coming out at the solar plexus, there's some indecisiveness when it comes to her, how she feels about herself, because the solar plexus holds self-power. Did I say self-power? It's the same thing, but your inner power and self-identity. So there's some uncertainty on a mental standpoint, since it's the swords, but with it being a sacral chakra card, it's regarding to her feelings and emotions. And of course her third eye chakra is being blocked in this photo as well. So again, unable to see things clearly. So let's clarify that. There's a sense of denial. So we got the Magician card coming out. with the Magician, a Gemini. So this could be Biggie because he's a Gemini. Mercury, communication. So it could be regarding to communicate someone who is influential. Okay. But have ended up walking away. Okay, so this could be Stevie J, because walking away card that has caused her to walk away because she was emotionally unfulfilled. And these were the cards that came out with Stevie J. There was no boundaries. She had to end up walking away, and there was emotional unavailability on this end. She had to let it go. The challenge was for her with this matter was manifesting her dreams with big developments and projects. So it seems like with her connection with Stevie J, it had caused a halt in a small case, but some sort of halt when it came to manifesting her dreams, because Stevie J, he is a resourceful person, which it has left some unwelcome change in the end. Crying, like for instance, like crying over spilled milk, it has caused basically for them to end the marriage. It left emotional baggage and some grief and sadness along the way. Furthermore, with that, and it could have been due to some love triangles. It could have been dealing with addiction and codependency, chasing love, along with some cyberbullying at the same time. So that's what I can conclude from that end. Now, as far as the moon card at the heart chakra region, so this is interesting. The moon holds secrets in this matter. But not only secrets, but there's a sense of insecurity and anxiety, illusion, and fear in the heart region. Okay. And it has affected on how she communicates with people, since this is a how she communicates with others, since this is a throat chakra card. So the Nine of Wands comes out with it being a test of faith for her. She needs to be able to establish some boundaries and continue to hold the line and be persistent regarding to setting the trend, or regarding to expanding her mind, or expanding her creativity, because Sagittarius is about expansion. The Wands is dealing with creativity, expanding the willpower, expanding the creativity and that subject matter. What else? The Moon card. The Moon card holds nurturing, mother-like energy. The Moon card, sensitivity and intuition. Okay, so basically she needs to follow her intuition regarding to I'm looking outside, y'all. There was somebody when it comes to her faith in this matter. So this is a test of faith. This is going to determine how resilient she is, because the Moon card in this particular deck is in the mastery section. Um, so this is a test of faith on whether she is going to overcome her anxiety, looking past the rose-colored glasses and weeding out the sneakiness. There we go, the Seven of Swords, because everything is not what it seems. And the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Be emotionally connected. Begin to be in the flow. Be empathetic. Be loving. That's the advice for her in this mat. Keep being emotionally in tune and connected with herself is being advised in this matter. Okay? Seven of Swords. Everything is not what it seems. Aquarius. Aquarius deals with independent. It deals with independence. It also deals with idealistic. Be idealistic in this matter. False pretenses. Yeah, there's some sneakerization going on, but she has to determine whether she can overcome it or not. Interesting. Distorted feminine or masculine can play a factor in that, because somebody wants to control someone and an ex-partner is connecting the is affecting the connection. Okay, so basically, long story short, let's go ahead and close this off. What lessons can Faith Evans learn during this time? What lessons is Faith learning? Is that the Greek card? No, denial. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with insight awareness. So I see some red root and orange sacral in that matter. And then how she can follow suit with her spirituality. Again, tap in, stay in tune with herself, follow her intuition, knowing when to hold, when to fold. Don't for also what is it? Have faith in yourself. Get it? Have faith in yourself. And also, what was the other one? It just literally breezed my mind. Have faith in yourself, and it'll come. And take the pride, leave the pride at the back door. Okay, reground yourself so you can know that, so you'll know you're safe and secure, and you're able to have a sense of self, have a sense of belonging within yourself, because again, you'll be able to show pride on the positive spectrum of having a sense of belonging or having a sense of self. So you can be able to so you can be able to still show compassion and empathy with others, but of course stay connected with the Most High at its finest. Okay, now obviously this is a divine matter. I'm gonna get the other deck too. What signs could she be looking out for? Oh, personal power. Wear that crown, girl. Wear your crown. Fix your crown. Because you have the key to success. With the there's opportunities that can present itself. It may be a new house. But there seems to be some new things coming down in the pipeline for her. So it will help her recover and grow from it in the end. I like that. I like that. Okay, now let me get this last deck because this is like okay. This is from the Beloved Dead deck. So the question I'm gonna ask for this is, what does Biggie want Faith? What does he want to let her know? I don't even know if I asked that right. What does Biggie want to tell Faith right now at this moment? Creativity. Okay. Obviously in the music, so continue to bask in your music. Continue to do what you do in the music. Better yet, still communicate with him with music. That's probably why that song came into mind with me. It says, if it can't be imagined, it's possible. Everyone is innately creative, but not everyone allows themselves to be. Imagination is a gift, a talent, and a force. Once unleashed, frees the mind to looking at life through a soft glaze. Many artists, dreamers, and visionaries who embrace this soul calling must first learn to overcome a course of noisy and heavy-handed limitations. The beloved dead of creativity knows the drill well. When the imagination takes flight and allows the teacup to waltz with the saucers, you'll be inspired to paint, write, play, sing, compose, dance, invent, and innovate. But hold on, there's a logical brain which rapidly steps forward, furrowing its brow while chirping. Do you really want to do this? What will people say? Do you call this art? Oh, you call this art? Are people going to laugh at you? And what if you fail or gulp? What if you're actually successful? Can you? We handle it. Trust me, exclaims the seemingly sensible, logical brain to its creative counterpart. I'm saying this for your own good. Firstly, because it's my job to keep you safe, unoriginal, and normal in this maddened world. And secondly, because I'm also a reoccurring voice of the past, representing all those souls whose creativity was starved because of a lack of opportunity or nourishment. And if your ancestors' dreams couldn't survive and flourish, why should yours? This is the question the beloved dead of creativity has arrived to help you answer, because it's the first step on its beautiful, enlightened path. Okay, so basically he wants her to thrive in the music and stop being a perfectionist. Don't let the perfection get in the way of your creativity. That's the message that Biggie would like to relate to Faith. Well, that was beautiful. I like that. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna leave y'all to it. That concludes the end of this reading with Miss Faith Evans. Again, check out the reading with Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. Comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and make them respectful as possible, PG oriented for YouTube purposes. like, share, comment. Well, like and share. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you to all who have subscribed thus far, to the folks who come back and watch the readings and see what comes out for their favorite artists, or just want to be nosy in that matter. I salute to you all, and I show gratitude to you all as well. Of course, if you like to book a personal session with me, hit me up on my website, honeysoulchildbottega.com. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.